Good morning. Or is it good afternoon? Or maybe it's good evening. I don't know when you're going to be watching this. So, hello from the Bono household. I'm up in my bedroom and I've created a nice little reading spot. Well, this is my reading nook where I like to hang out and read my books. Um, the book that I'm going to read to you today is one of our nominated books. It's nominated for the Washington Children's Choice Picture Book Award. And we have 20 books that have been nominated for that award. And my kindergartners through third graders are able to vote on their favorite picture book. Usually we vote at the end of April, but since school is out, I'm going to go ahead and video record all of the 20 nominated books. I'll upload them onto the Sunnyside Fireside YouTube station, and you can watch them. After we have them all uploaded, we'll be voting sometime in May, and they've extended the voting due to the coronavirus. They've extended the voting through the first week of June. So hopefully we'll be back at school to do our voting, but we will have to see. Anyways, let's begin our story without much further ado. It's called The Word Collector, and it's written by Peter Hamilton Reynolds. He's the author, he's the illustrator. So he not only thought of the story, he wrote all of the words of the story, and he drew all of the illustrations. Very creative, very clever. So I'd like to thank Peter Reynolds for allowing me to read this and upload it on the YouTube station. And I'd also like to thank the publishing company, which is Orchard Books, which is a subsidiary of Scholastic. So thank you very much for allowing us to use your book and upload it onto the YouTube station. These are the end pages, and we can see those wonderful words that Jerome has collected flying through the air. Here's our title page. It's got the title of the book, the author, illustrator, and publishing company. So the book is called The Word Collector by Peter Hamilton Reynolds, and Orchard Books is a subsidiary of Scholastic, is the publishing company. And on this page, we have the copyright page and the dedication. So Peter Reynolds dedicated the book to Dick Robinson, who has inspired word collectors worldwide. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps. Some people collect coins. Others collect rocks. Some collect art. Some collect bugs. Others collect baseball cards. And some people collect comic books. And I'm going to hold up the illustrations so that you can see them. He's such a good illustrator. I love that little girl looking at her bug collection. And the last part of that page says, and Jerome, what did he collect? What do you think he collected? Words. That's right, boys and girls. Jerome collected words. And the word he collected right there was the word wonder. Wonder. He collected words he heard. So he's sitting at this table with his friend, and his friend says, "Oh, my trip to Peru was perfectly pleasant." And certain words catch his attention. Can you see what word caught his attention? Right there. Peru. And Peru is the name of a country in South America. Check it out on Google Earth. He collected words he saw. Certain words jumped right out at him. So look at this. He's looking at the sign, and the sign says Willow Tea Shop. And he's writing down one of those words, willow. When I was a little girl, we had a willow tree in our backyard, and I loved saying that word, willow. Can you say it with me? Willow. He collected words he read, so we can see that he's reading the book, The Wizard of Oz. And at the bottom it says certain words popped off the page. What word popped off the page to Jerome? Emerald. So in The Wizard of Oz, the city that Dorothy goes to is called the Emerald City. Emerald. That's a beautiful word. Short and sweet words: spark, bloom, drift, dream. 2-syllable treats like treasure, motive, whisper, candid, hover, glimmer. There they are. And multi-syllable words that sounded like little songs. Kaleidoscope, wonderful, symphony, guacamole, and geometry. Ooh, those are some cool words. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say. So, you know what I bet he did? I bet he went to the dictionary and looked up the word, or maybe he went to Google and put in the word and asked for the definition and got it. Wow! Love that. So these are the 3 words that he really loved to say, but didn't quite understand what they meant. Aromatic, vociferous, effervescent. So I'm going to hold those up. I want you to write down those words and see if you can find out what they mean. What does aromatic mean? Vociferous, effervescent. Ooh, maybe you could take those words, find out what the meaning is, and put them in a sentence. Wow, you could be a writer like Peter. Woo! Try it out. Let me know how it works out. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meanings. So here's some words with pictures next to them, and you can see what he means. The word kind of represents what it means. Like Tyrannosaurus Rex, torrential, molasses, smudge, bellow. Jerome filled his scrapbooks with more and more of his favorite words. How cool is that? Look at that. He's writing down all the words that he loves, and he's pasting them in books. And look at how many books he has. Holy moly. That's a lot of words that he's collected. And you know what? He's organized them. Let's see how he's organized them. Jerome's collections grew. He began organizing them into dreamy words and science words, sad words, action words, poetic words. And one day, while transporting them, oh, I have a funny feeling, that stack of books looks quite precarious to me. Jerome slipped, and his words went flying. Oh no! Oh dear. The glue didn't work very well, did it? Holy moly. And as he began to pick them up, he noticed his collection had become jumbled. And that just means they were all mixed up. Big words were next to little words. Sad words were next to dreamy words. Look at those combinations. Infinitesimal star, silent orchestra, blue harmony, dream cloud, royal flock. So he's noticing that even though they weren't in the same book, they kind of like go together in unusual ways. So Jerome began stringing the words together. Words he had not imagined being side by side. Let's look at how he strung them together. So he's got whisper symphony, electric peace, savor dreams, cascading stars. I think that's my favorite combination. Cascading stars. Now he used his words to write poems. So he's becoming a poet. Wow. He used his poems to make songs. Oh, Miss Hale would love this. And those songs, they moved and they delighted people. Look at that. So he's taken his words and he's created beautiful poems. And those poems, he's put to music. And he's created songs that he shares with people. And it brings them joy too. So he's sharing his joy of words with others. Isn't that wonderful? Now, some of his simplest words were his most powerful. I understand. I understand. Here's some more simple words that mean a lot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love this one. You matter. You matter. You matter. You matter to me. Simple words, but they mean a lot. Jerome eagerly collected more and more and more of his favorite words. Look at all the words behind him. Look at his bookshelf filled with words. And I see a favorite word there, peace. Peace and harmony. Now, the more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, feeling, and dreaming. I'm going to read that again because I think that's really important. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, what he was feeling, and what he was dreaming about. And words help you do that. They help you communicate all of those things. Then one breezy afternoon, Jerome climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed full with his word collection. And there he is, climbing up the hill. And there's his big word collection. I wonder what he's going to do with all those words. He smiled. Jerome smiled. This was making him happy. Jerome smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. Look at that. And I love how they did like a sunset silhouette. Isn't that beautiful? I wonder if you could do something like that for an art project. Do watercolors in the background, black paint, that's pretty beautiful. Then Jerome saw children in the valley below, scurrying about, collecting words from the breeze. And there were so many words, so many words. And there's one word that I think is really important for us right now. And that little girl is holding it. Let's read it together, boys and girls. Hope. Hope. Let's say it again. Hope. Hope is such a powerful word. And I have hope that we're going to be back together soon. Now, in the very, very back of the book, Jerome had no words to describe how happy that made him. So sharing his words with the world made him so happy. Because not only could he share his own feelings, his own thoughts, his dreams, but those words allow you to share your feelings. They allow you to share your thoughts, your feelings, your dreams with the world. And you have the power to do that through words. The words you write, the words you say, the words you think, those all matter. They matter. So I love in the end of the book, Peter Reynolds leaves you a message in the stars with Jerome's words. And this is the message he has for you. And I'm going to read it to you. Reach for your own words. Tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. Peter Hamilton Reynolds. So I'm going to read that again. Reach for your own words. Tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. How are you going to make the world better? And one of the ways we are making the world better right now is by staying home and isolating. So I will come to you again with another story. Today was the word collector. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you. I miss you every day. Have a great night. Enjoy your families. Be safe. Be well. Stay home and enjoy your time at home. Be with your families. Love each other. Care for each other. And have a great week. Bye.